Hey, good morning and welcome to day 8. We're in day 8 of our living a healthy, more positive life. And we have gone through so many changes. We now know how to wake up each morning being grateful for something. Like, I'm super, super grateful for the school where my son is attending. It's my school, and he's just doing such a great job. So I woke up this morning thinking I'm really grateful for the teachers that are surrounding him, because in the teacher conferences they were saying he was positive and he's happy and he's working really hard and he cares about his schoolwork. Like, I'm so grateful for that. And I started thinking about things that I want to declare. And this week, I really want to declare a lot, not for me. I'm actually declaring a lot for my coaches on my team and really, supporting them and looking forward to seeing them see how awesome they are and declaring that they're going to feel that they are really making a difference in people's lives. And the things that I'm thankful for is I'm so thankful for my husband, and I really thought about that a lot. Like last week, he was away for work for 3 days, and it was me, and I remembered like what it was like to be a single mom, because it's not that Frank does a ton around the house, but just the fact of having someone help with the dishes or having someone help pull the grocery bags out of the car, like those little things, like you don't even notice, but when you're a single parent, you have to do all those things by yourself, and it can be hard. So I'm just so thankful for the little things that he does, because it makes a big difference. So our week this week, what we're going to focus on all this week is feeding our insides and making ourselves positive by the things and the choices that we do to put into our bodies and how we work our bodies. So you'll see I drink Shakeology every single day, like every single day. It's the way I start my day. I don't drink coffee. I drink some black tea just when it gets really cold. I don't drink any soda. I know, shocker for those of you that were my former high school students, I had no soda, no more soda. I only drink water, and really that's it. So this really makes me feel strong and confident and wide awake in the morning, because I have 125 to 50 little kiddos that I'm going to be teaching during the course of the day, and it really helps. So being healthy with your nutrition is huge. So if you don't have Shakeology, what can you do? Start your day with some protein. I really try not to start with cereal or even a protein cereal, because there's so many carbs in those that what happens is you crash later, because you have all those little sugars in the morning and then you crash. So if I don't have my shaker for whatever reason, which I have it every day, but if I did have something else, it would be eggs. I would do over easy. I would do soft boiled on Ezekiel bread, not a regular white bread, or wheat bread. I do the Ezekiel because it's not processed, and you can get it at Whole Foods. You can get it in the organic section of your grocery store, like Safeway that we have in Giant. They sell it in the organic section, and truthfully, because it's whole wheat and good for you, and when you first see the price, you're like, it seems a little pricey. I could get my 99-cent loaf of white bread and just the same thing. But no, because the thing is, you have one slice of that and you don't want anything else. But if you have one slice of that fake little sugary white bread, your body's going to crave more and more and more of it. And it's going to want more and more and more. So what you thought was a cheap bargain at like 99 cents, actually you're eating it faster because your body's craving that sugar and it's making you feel cruddy inside. So Ezekiel bread is really good. I do, like I said, I would have eggs. Frank has eggs. I make Frank eggs, and my younger son will have either a shake with me or I'll have eggs, but I have my shake every day. So what do I eat during the day to keep my energy level? What I notice is if you want to be positive, you gotta have energy. You have to have energy. So for my eating, what I do is I bring my lunch bag, and I should have brought it over here. It's over on my desk right now. But what do I have in it? I have almonds. I love raw almonds, not salted ones, but raw almonds. I don't have a large, really block of time. I have a half an hour to eat. If I sat down and sat at lunch. And what I do is I have these mini breaks throughout the day. So I eat and fuel myself throughout the day. And then for that break, I go for a walk outside to get fresh air and just recharge. So get some vitamin D, because I'm indoors all day. So I have almonds. I have hard-boiled eggs. I have 2. So 2 hard-boiled eggs equals 1 serving of protein, so it's really good for you. I have, today I brought cute sliced cucumbers, and then I have a small container about this big. I eat the 21-day fixed way. It's a certain meal plan, but I put a little bit of hummus in it, like the red pepper organic hummus and cucumbers, and that's a great afternoon like snack and nibbly. I have Greek yogurt. I have plain vanilla Greek yogurt, and I have fresh blueberries. I don't get any of the Greek yogurts that have the fruit in them because they're loaded with sugar. Even though they say, I'm healthy or I'm organic, it's still loaded with sugar. And I don't want to have extra added sugar in my body. My daddy's type 2 diabetic. I was borderline gestational, and I was really thin when I had both my boys, and I was still borderline gestational. So I just want to keep the sugar out of my body, because what happens if I was eating a sugary lunch, say I was eating a sugary yogurt, and then say I had a sandwich with fatty cheeses and processed turkey and processed ham, all those chemicals and all that salt and all that sugar is going to make you crash in the afternoon. And when you crash, let's face it, we're cranky. We're so cranky when we crash. So for me, if I keep myself fueled evenly throughout the day, it keeps my blood sugars level, it keeps me happier, and it keeps me healthier. The other tip that I do is I drink, and I realize it's in my lunch bag, is I drink a ton of water. So like this Shakeology is water, unsweetened almond milk, frozen banana, my shake mix, but a little bit of cinnamon. But this is also an ice. It's about 20 ounces. So that kind of water intake is good, but I also drink, I have my water bottle and I just fill it up constantly with cold water. I like cold water, I don't like lukewarm water, but I make sure I drink it every single day. Like I start my day like chugging like a bottle of water, just get that water into me. And then when I have my little snacks every 2 hours, I eat every 2 to 1 hour. Like I'm constantly, my students laugh at me sometimes because I'll peel a banana in class and I'll just start eating it, but I want to keep myself fueled. So if you eat clean, and you're eating every so many hours. Now, when I say every so many hours, I'm not talking big roast turkey dinner and the pasta and the macaroni and all those carbs and all that yuck. No, I'm talking some nuts. I make my own trail mix. I have my eggs. I have my hummus and my cucumbers. I have an apple. Oh, and I also have some carrots too, because I love nibbling. But they're crunchy foods, and I eat them throughout the day. And my yogurt and my blueberries. You know, y'all, that's a lot of food. Like if I piled it on one plate, you'd say, oh, that's so much. But when you space it throughout the day, you keep your energy up. So I don't go out to eat during lunch. Number one, I don't have enough time. Number two, if they offer a free lunch for teachers, I don't eat it. I don't do it. I bring my own meal. So when they have teacher conferences and give us a free meal, it's loaded with salt, it's loaded with pasta, it's loaded with chemicals, it's loaded with sugar. I don't eat it because I'm going to crash later. And then again, it's hard to be positive when you're crashing. So I want you to think about today as you start your day and you've said your positive statements and you've declared things and you're grateful for things and you're reprogramming your brain. Like you think about what you're putting into your brain. And brain food. Are you eating enough protein? Are you eating enough fruits? Are you eating enough vegetables? And the thing is, it's also a balance. And that's why I like the 21-day fix, because I don't eat like 15 fruits a day. Like I eat 2 servings, and I eat 4 servings of vegetables a day, and I eat 1 carb a day. Usually it's a brown rice or a quinoa rice or couscous, but brown, healthy, organic. And I do that, and it keeps me sustained. So think about all those things. Think about how you can eat really healthy, and focus on that today, because it's going to make such a huge difference. I mean, Saturday night we were up in Baltimore, and Frank and I said, oh, we'll just go get a bite to eat at Olive Garden. I was like, I can be good. I'll just get the salad. I'll have them put the dressing on the side, and I'll just get the lean chicken. But then my eyes go to the pasta, and I got the gluten-free. Yay, I was thinking I was so good. I got the gluten-free pasta with the meatballs and the cheese and this and that, and then the breadsticks. And Frank's like, oh, that'd be good. And sure enough, like 2-3 breadsticks in, I'm like, who cares at that point? You've already had them. But the thing is, yes, 1 meal won't kill me, but the next morning I felt so puffy yesterday, and even when I started to run outside, I was like this. I was like lethargic, and I had to do it with what I put into my body the night before, and I knew it. 1 meal's not going to kill me. But the thing is, if you do that over and over and over again, it is going to make a huge difference on how you feel. Okay? So post today what you're eating for your brain. Post your happy food. Like, take a picture and put it in. But share recipes. Like, if you have this great recipe for something really good, post it. I'm going to be posting some recipes throughout the day too, like this healthy Greek chopped salad that I make, and a really good way to make deviled eggs with avocado, and it's so good. But healthy choices, so that you keep that energy up, so that you're happy and you're positive for everybody in your life. So this teacher is going to go right to work and be positive for my students right now. So have a great day, y'all, and post what you're eating. All right, bye.